Good morning and welcome to the Monday Morning Vodkast podcast. Let's lick it dry. This is one of those mornings when I woke up and I thought, man, I should make a coffee. But I don't drink a lot of coffee anymore. The thing is that I try to cut sugar out of my diet as much as possible. I mean, I am lax about it, I will admit that. But anytime I have the ability to avoid it, then I do. And with coffee, you know, people say, just don't put sugar in it. I'm like, well, if I want to drink dirty brown water, I'll just move back to Taunton. What's up, my Tauntonians? So this is going to be an interesting week on the podcast. I hate when podcasters and vodcasters come on and tell you what they're going to do for the week. But this is an exciting week. So I think I got a picture of it. I'll put it. I don't know if I should include imagery. Like, this is intended to be a podcast, but I always video record it because, I mean, it'd be kind of boring. Like, I know a lot of, like, people who do podcasts just throw an image up there. And it is so lame to me. Like, I know you're listening to it, but, like, a lot of times, like, I'll be at my computer if I'm listening to it. And I kind of want to see something change. I don't care what it is, but I think it's just incredibly boring. I mean, I guess I'm using that genre for the wrong purposes if I'm watching it. Nonetheless, it was so cold this morning. I came down and it's supposed to be 70 degrees this week in Lynchburg. By Friday, I think it's going to be like 73. And I think I'm going to work on the yard this week. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do some work on the yard? I don't know if I'm going to have time. I have a lot of shit to review. So I've come to the conclusion that what I'm going to do is, instead of doing a lot of separate episodes about Oreo cookies and their counterparts, the knockoffs that you can buy at stores, I'm going to do a one giant round robin deal where we maybe we'll set a bracket and we'll see which one is the closest to Oreo. I've managed to get my hands on Walmart's Twist and Shouts, Dollar General's Clover Valley, Kroger's Kaleidoscope, and I think I'd like to get Food Lion and maybe Aldi. I don't even know if Aldi makes one, but I assume Aldi makes one if you know, everybody else is making them. I don't know how that works. Check this out. I was at Walmart, and they had a set of colored pencils, and they had a set of markers that are colors of the world, and it's all the flesh tones, and there's 24 different flesh tones, which is really great. Now, I've never been a huge fan of working with Crayola products because, I mean, they're targeted more at a younger audience, and I just don't feel like the consistency of the flow of the I guess it's not lead. I don't know what it is. It's probably not graphite either because it's colored. What are the ingredients? Are there ingredients? Can I eat this? You ever eat a crayon? I never ate crayons. You know, it was really fun though. Back in 6th grade. Oh man, I wish I could remember my math teacher's name. But there was very few classes that I had with my cousin Larry when we were at Cohannett School. And when it would, you know, the winter months in New England, it gets cold. So they had the old radiator heaters like lined up against the wall, these shorter ones, not like the traditional registers you're used to in your home. And whenever you could, you'd put a crayon on there because it would melt, and it was a fucking work of art. By the time all was said and done, I mean, I'm sure the janitors hated our fucking guts, but the beauty it created, I mean, I guess the problem is that it all runs off eventually because the heat is always running through the winter. I mean, I guess that would only make sense. So we got a few other things this week. Nothing completely out of the blue here, but I did find one cookie. It's called, what the fuck is it called? Found these cookies. They're called Super Kaleidos. They're by Kroger, and I went there to get just the original Kaleidos to compare it to the Oreo, and they have a fruity cereal flavor. Pick your hero at superkaleidos.com. Pick the new Super Kaleidos. I guess they're doing, I guess Super Kaleidos is going to be like a spin-off of their Kaleidos, which are the Oreos. Now, I will say this. I have had a lot of the Kaleidos, and I am extremely impressed with the quality of their product. They're even putting out things that Oreo isn't putting out. And a lot of the other companies just seem to mock Oreo. They're just like, oh, yeah, you're going to do a lime. I'll do a lime, too. But Kroger is like, they did the unicorn one, which is kind of a spinoff of Oreos, like fireworks or any of their pastel shiny creams or anything like that. However, they did a chocolate salted caramel, which was absolutely phenomenal. Very good cookie for a store brand. They've done key lime, which I don't like key lime things, but there's a few variants that they put out that's like, why don't other stores do that? I'd be way into that. Look at this. The minute I saw the package, I was just like, holy shit, I bet you I have to eat that. If a man had a gun to my head right now and said, are you going to eat that or are you not going to eat that? I would say, what do you want, sir? It's just a cookie. It doesn't have to end this way. And we got 2 other products. Now, I did not see these coming whatsoever. Candy comes out. They bang out candy left and right. That's why I've never done candy reviews. First of all, that amount of sugar would just destroy me. I mean, my teeth would be gone in like a month. I know they don't just do candy because there's so many candies. I mean, I could pick a specific candy. We could do M&Ms. M&Ms have fuckloads of flavors, but their back catalog is I'd never be able to get all of them, and then I'd spend the rest of my life trying to attain all the flavors that I'd never tried. By the way, there are 3, my holy trinity. The 3 flavors that I never got to try, at least flavors from the United States, were the root beer, the fruit punch, and the watermelon Oreos. They came out all around the same time. I remember seeing them at Target, and at the time I wasn't doing reviews. I was just thinking about it. But if anybody ever happens to see root beer, fruit punch, or watermelon Oreos, let me know. I would gladly pay you back if you want to send them to me, or if you live here in Lynchburg, Virginia, then, well, oh, it's sexy time. That's right. It's the time when I take my sweater off. But the last thing I do want to tell you about is this review we're going to do of these, unless I find out that they're extremely rare. I wasn't watching anything. I was browsing the internet, as one does. And I think I came across a site, Snack Food Gator, or so. There's a few sites on Instagram, and these Pringles Wavy Moa Burger. Apparently, Moa Burger is a creature that it comes from the Halo universe. If you're watching, you'll see a quad pad Moa Burger with some lettuce and pickles, and I don't know what's on it. I don't know what a Moa is. But there was only 3 of these at Walmart, and as you guys know about me, if I see something I've never seen before and there's only a few of it left, or if there's something I want and there's only a few of it left, I get real nervous. I'm like, man, this is super popular right now. I'm not so much that way anymore, but when I was younger, like, I was collectible stuff, fuck. I couldn't leave that shit alone. I had to get my hands on it, whatever it was, and oftentimes it was something that I don't have anymore. So the things that you want when you're younger aren't necessarily the things you want to still have around when you're an adult. I have this ginormous collection of collectible shit, which I know some of it might be worth something to somebody, and a lot of it probably is worth shit. But the fact of the matter is, I don't want to just get rid of it just to get rid of it. Like, I feel like I struggle enough financially. Let's see what we can get for this stuff. But on the flip side of the coin, and I'm not a lazy man by any stretch of the imagination. However, the thought of figuring out the prices, packaging, shipping, emailing, posting, it's so daunting to me that, like, I kind of want to just throw it all up on Craigslist and be like, dude, give me like $500 and here's like a lifetime worth of collectibles. But then what am I going to put in my new house, you know? What am I going to fill it with? I guess if I had the option now at this point in my life, I would have as little in my house as possible. I don't know. I love the idea of symmetry, balance, openness, light, unless I'm trying to watch a movie or play video games. All right. Well, I hope your Monday's going as well as my Monday's going now. I hope you have a fantastic Monday. I'm going to let you guys go. I want to keep these nice and short and sweet so that I can pump out a bunch of them during the week. They're going over well, so I love them, and I hope you love them too. So thank you guys for stopping by. Take care of one another, and don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take care.
Always